Flu season is just around the corner, and here to share everything we need to know about vaccines is pediatrician Dr. Rao, joining us on behalf of Omni Family Health. Thank you for joining us today.
Well, thank you.
So tell us first off, what is your role at Omni Family Health?
I'm a pediatrician at Omni Family Health. I also run the Pediatric Complex Care Clinic, where we see several very chronically ill children.
And so we're here to talk about influenza. Tell us about the symptoms that present.
Typically, the symptoms are high fevers, body aches, headaches, some dry coughing, and sometimes diarrhea as well. And they last about a week to 10 days.
And are we seeing any type of peak season with it getting colder out now, or with the kids back to school?
Yes, I think we're coming upon the season. Usually it's October through March. Yeah.
And I know we were talking about this earlier, how it seems like when one person gets sick in the office, everyone else starts going with them. So tell us why it's important to get a flu shot and some of the benefits of that.
The reason you need to get a flu shot really is for yourself, your family, and our community. Even if you're perfectly healthy, I mean, if you get the flu, then you're talking about missed work, missed days, missed pay. So that is an inconvenience. If you have anyone in your family who's a young child or someone elderly, like a grandparent, anybody in your family who has a chronic condition, it could be diabetes, it could be asthma, it could be some kind of a heart problem. Well, they are in a high-risk population, meaning they can have a lot of complications from influenza, including hospitalization and possibly even death. So it can be a serious issue in this population. And then I would say the last thing is do it for the community at large, because influenza is really contagious. And it can spread like rapid fire through the community. And we have a lot of individuals with young and old and health problems and in between, so we want to protect them. For example, in 1918, we had a world pandemic of influenza, World War I, and 20 million people died. So the best way to prevent contagiousness and to protect ourselves and our neighbors and our community is to get yourself vaccinated.
And who should be signing up to get their vaccines? What ages? Basically everyone, seems like?
Anyone over 6 months of age is eligible and should receive an influenza vaccine.
And so if any parents are going in to get their kids with their, regular vaccines, can they sort of pile them all on at once and do it at the same time?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
You could very safely give the influenza vaccine with all the other routine vaccinations.
And around what ages do we need to keep note of that for the kids' vaccines?
For vaccines in general, we do provide, go by the guidelines from the American Academy of Pediatrics and the CDC, and we follow that schedule carefully. And a flu vaccine can be added on to any of those visits.
Great. And if anyone was interested in coming into Omni Family Health, what's the best way to make an appointment?
Well, pick your choice, I guess. I mean, we do have a 1-877 Omni number. We can schedule appointments online as well, and we have multiple locations throughout the community. And we offer multiple services, so if you want to check us out more, you can look at our website. We're there on Facebook, and we're there on Instagram as well.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Rao, for joining us. It feels like with the flu shot, it's always whenever you feel like you should have gotten one, it's too late, right?
So that's exactly right.
Definitely want to avoid all those sniffles and staying in bed and missing work and school.
Yes,
so.
yes.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back after the break.